Hi everybody, it's Diane. I think I'm finally ready to actually start working on these Christmas journals that I've got to do. The first one I want to do is my Artzology design team project with her kit, Fun Christmas. And if you saw the video previously where I showed the kit and then asked your opinion on whether I should use this book cover or this patchwork placemat as a cover for this kit. Well, I have an update on that. The overwhelming response was the placemat. Not one person said the Jingle Bells book. But I'm going to override it. Let me show you why. You see this with all of these. There are blues and pinks in this kit. And there are no blues on this. There is a little bit of pink in the berries. And this might look pink on camera, but it's not pink, it's red. And the clincher is, when I looked inside this book, look at these fun characters. The bears, the rabbits, these funny characters. The goose, the pig, the cat, the dog, the raccoon, even a seal. I thought that this would be perfect for all of these fun characters to join in the fun. So I'm going to use this. I just hadn't looked at this closely enough. I didn't really know what was inside the book. And I like the light blue. I like the colors here with the colors here. I don't see a lot of pink. Well, that's kind of pink. You know, pink isn't really a color you see a lot at Christmas, but there's a lot of blue. And I really like this kit with this book. So, forgive me for asking your opinion and then completely ignoring it. I hope you'll forgive me for that. So, I have cut out all of the digitals and all of the pages. Going to sort them, organize them a little bit, and then I have to select some papers. Excuse me. I'll just put all of the pieces from the kit will go in the bottom drawer, so I know right where to find them. I have so much Christmas ephemera in general, I just hardly know what to do. Okay. Well, I've got a whole bunch in here, but I'll sort that later. Let's just kind of put these pages where I can see the colors a little bit, and then go through our paper and pick some out. There will be four of these digital papers in each signature. Sorry. And then I wonder if this has the typical number of pages. This is already torn, so I'm just going to help it out. I'm sorry about the really loud vehicles outside. Some of the older golden books have more pages, and this is an old one. And I have one of these Jingle Bells golden books going into a journal kit, Christmas journal kit in my shop. It's not as old as this one, and the cover is different, but the pages are the same. So, like I said, I'm not going to put them in my shop until after Halloween. But I don't have them. I mean, I have them all organized. I just have to pack them nicely and then photograph them and video them and all of that. So they're really not ready to go in the shop yet, but they are getting close. Okay, so yes, there are 2 signatures. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's a typical golden book. So the first and the second signature will have these pages in them. But I'll put more pages in the center, different pages in the center signature. So I have this page, Jingle Bells. Of course that's going to go in this book called Jingle Bells. These are just some things that I added to this little journal kit that I wanted to use. There's Santa in his sleigh. There's some recipe cards. This lovely image. I love that girl. I thought she would be fun. It looks like Corinne Malvern's work. It's a little Santa Claus playing card. And then I've got just some music and this page, 1955. This is a reproduction. It was a Saturday Evening Post book, I think, about their past Christmas issues. Just miscellaneous pages here that I already selected to go in this book, maybe, if I have room. Here's another Jingle Bells page. Both of these are Jingle Bells. Recipe, some of this printer paper. I guess I put a lot of Santa and the sleigh in here just because, well, Santa and the sleigh are featured in this book. In the pictures anyway. I don't know about the song. Oh, and this goes with that first Jingle Bells song that I had right here. They go together. So, those are the book pages that I can use. Let's look at scrapbook paper. Here's my box of Christmas scrapbook paper. I like this one. It looks like a warm Christmas sweater, doesn't it? It's coffee dyed. I'm not going to coffee dye pages for this book, but I can use that. And a green polka dot maybe. Let's look for some blue since we're featuring some blue with this kit. And I'm pretty sure there are some blue pages in here. There's one. I'll choose 3 of these because these are sturdier pages, so I would like them to be the signature covers, if you will. There's some blue. We're having a warm day here today, and it is October 28th. I went to visit my friend, my pastor's wife, and her little tiny children today, and we went outside to let the kids play and ride on their tricycles as well as they could. They're just little. They're so cute. And we ended up going for a little walk and just hanging out outside, and it was warm out there. I don't know what the temperature is. This is actually a little Golden Book Friends Decorate a Tree punch-out book, and I thought since Jingle Bells book has lots of characters in it, maybe we could find some characters to use here, but we have plenty of embellishments with the kit itself, so I don't know if we will use any. I think the lion and the saggy baggy elephant might be the best bets. Let's just punch them out just in case we decide to use them. I don't think I need to add a lot of embellishments to this kit. It feels like and sounds like summer. And I was thinking we already had our, what they used to call Indian summer. I don't know what they call it anymore. But I guess not, because I think this is it. Oh, okay, so this sack is supposed to, there's a slit here for the sack, so it looks like he's carrying it. so there's a little slot here. This goes in there. And then this slides in there, but it kind of makes it 3D. So we're going to have to do something different with that. I won't punch out the other one right now. Let's just find some more scrapbook paper. We can use some what I want to say, wrapping paper too. Like I said before, I have a hard time finding lightweight papers in Christmas. Isn't that cute? Where are my Christmas wrapping papers that I saved out for myself? I put some in the kits. These are some. Oh, I think they're here. Maybe. These are little pieces. Well, we're going to use a lot of book pages. We're going to use the printer pages like these that have Christmas on them. So I guess I'll just start cutting papers and then we'll figure out if I need any more pages. Oh, we have those to be the lightweight papers, and plain copy paper I didn't use, or lined paper. Let's grab some of that. I'm going to grab some lined paper. I can use some of this ledger paper and some grid paper. And let's use some of that. That'll be fun. And that should probably do it. Okay. So I have 2 golden books to do, I believe. Just 2. Jingle Bells and Frosty. So I'm going to try to work on those kind of simultaneously, although this one has a digital kit and Frosty won't. So I won't be able to kind of match them up like I usually do. But I'm hoping that I can do similar things in each journal. Make it go along a little quicker. I'm going to kind of try to clean these off a little bit, very lightly with my baby wipes. Since this is just paper glued to chipboard, I don't want to rub too hard. I think we're just going to have a bit of a vintage looking dingy, well, not dingy, but you can see the dirt on it because it is so old. Let me see how old this book is. 1964. So it's not one of the really old books. I guess it's the books from the 40s and 50s that have the more pages in them. Different format. It does look better, but you can still see that it's not a new book, but I don't want to rub anymore. At least you know I'm getting the surface dirt off. This isn't typical of the back of a golden book. And the pink color is definitely not typical. Got that little smudge of dirt off. Okay. what I can do is when I prepare these and I fold this over so that it will fit in the book, I'll fold it a little more. Then I'll use some of the pieces of that this pad of paper to glue onto this, because I don't need them to be the lightweight papers. But I don't want to get out of order. Let's start by numbering our pages so we don't forget that. 1, 2, 3. Since the other page is connected, I just can carry on here. 4, 5, 6. Okay. So since I started talking about folding this over and gluing something to the flap, let's just carry on with that. This is Gail Agostinelli's idea for being able to keep the pages connected and still make them fit within the book. So I have these two pages. They're not, they don't go together as far as this page doesn't lead into this page, but I will do the same thing I'm going to do to this page, to these two, and they'll fit inside each other and you can still have pages between them. So then you end up with the story intact and in order, if you remember to watch your numbers. So this page is about 8 inches tall. Let's see if I have any scraps of this paper before I cut more. There's so much stuff. There's wrapping paper. That's what I was looking for. Yep, I've got some scraps right here. I thought I did. So I'll take this and I'm going to take one of these scraps and glue it to this. It doesn't have to make it a full page. This is just the right height. So I'm just going to go with this little piece here. And on the next one I'll use a bigger piece. So all I'm going to do is glue it to this. Put it almost to the fold, but not completely at the fold so that it'll still fold well. And then I can cover this with something, at least this part. I don't think I have, do I have any Christmas washi tape? This one, that's not really Christmas, but I don't think I have any Christmas washi tape. Not quite wide enough. That plaid is just the right width, or height, I mean, and width. Oops, I got glue on my paper. Looks like I didn't fold it really straight. So what I could do here is add some lined paper so it can be journaled on. It's a ledger, so it can go sideways and you still have lines to write on. I'll just use this so the glue doesn't pucker up this thin paper. And then I can just cover that up with a little tag or something. See if I have a smaller one. Nope. I'm going to use this one though. Let's see. I can cut off the to and from, since I have the plaid over here. Normally I would gather all my papers and get the pages cut before I started doing this, but I wanted to show it to you since I talked about it. So it would be like this in the book, and I glue in here too so that this flap stays down. It's not wanting to open out because I've got some stiff paper. Right there. This is stiff paper, this one and this one. Okay, so then I would put other pages in here, like, let's take this one. I don't know if I have to trim these papers or not to fit in the book. Nope, I don't. Maybe a little off the top. And then you would add more pages, and then you would do the same with this page. And actually I'm gonna fold it forward instead of backward on this page, and that way the extra page will be at the front, in the front part of the signature, so that not all three of them are going to end up in the back of the signature, you know what I mean? So this can go in here, would have another flap right here, and then another page in here. So I hope that makes sense. This one is way bigger. Not way bigger, just sticks out because it was in further. Okay, so this is why it's good to have them numbered, so that you can keep track of where they go. So I've got these pages. I've got some wrapping paper I can use. So I'm pretty sure you're not going to want to watch me cut papers, so I'm just going to end this video here and start cutting my papers. So I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.